What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. If I do not post, on Monday, because Monday is Christmas, I want to wish every single one of you a Merry Christmas. Have an amazing and safe time with your friends, your family, just loved ones, and have a great time. For those of you who do not celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. Of course, I'm going to be posting before the new year, so I don't have to get there yet and say Happy New Year, but Merry Christmas to all of you. Now, I did record this bonus episode a few days ago when it happened originally, but I have uploaded, I think, probably almost 20 videos because I'm on my grind now. I'm getting this YouTube money. Let me stop. But anyways, I've posted a lot of videos, and I think in the process of me trying to clear space and delete things, I might have deleted the entire bonus episode, but I don't have no problems with re-recording, especially throwing in my Merry Christmas in there, because I probably won't be posting on Monday. Okay, guys, now you already know that I always give my input when it comes to Rachel sideline reporting gigs. So she was back again reporting Norton, Colorado versus UNLV basketball, and she did an amazing job. The only part where it looks like she was having issues with her headset and hearing, because there were times where it looked like she was just trying to make sure she, read what she had to read and did her job, because there were moments where the commentators were trying to engage with her and make the conversation seem natural, where it just wasn't robotic, like, okay, now let's go to Rachel read a cue card, or Rachel say what she had to say, and now I'm back to you guys. There were a point where she said something about someone saying they were watching from the North Pole and things like that, and the guys tried to engage with her and they were laughing, but I thing is not Rachel's fault. She couldn't hear, because while they were trying to engage with her, she was like, now I'm back to you guys. So it was kind of awkward in that moment. There was also a point where it looks like she had on a headset and she took it off, so her hair was pointing in the back, and I was like, is someone going to see that and fix my girl hair? Female stuff. But overall, she did an amazing job. Rachel is beautiful. She always have a smile on her face, and she was very detail oriented. I'm so happy for her that it was just not a one-time gig. They see potential in her, and so they keep booking her, and I appreciate everything that she's doing. I mean, I'm just so proud of her. Of course, she posted this beautiful picture. Her caption basically in summary was, I have fun with my man, I'm back to the grind, and I don't blame her, you girl. Like, she looks beautiful doing this. So congratulations to Rachel and everything that she's doing. Like I always say when I report about her, she's such an inspiration of just going out there and getting it and making it happen. Now, like I said the last time, I posted all of her commentary and things like that, but it's copyright into that network and I can't do that anymore. So what I did was I took some beautiful screenshots in moments where she was smiling, talking to the coach, and all of that. It was actually a great game. I love the sport and I love a great game, and I enjoyed the game. It was so close. It was the back and forth and all of that, because I was like, I am not about to sit here for 2 hours and watch this entire game. I just need to find a spot where Rachel is talking, so I can report it in my videos and move on. But they actually, at the end had me watching. So I stayed and watched all the way to the end, of course, to see my girl and all of that. So these are the images from that. These are some cute images of these little girls dressed up as reindeers. It's so amazing, adorable. And she got to talk to, some of the players, members of their family and things like that. So kudos again, man, to Rachel. And at the end of the program, they were like, we know you're engaged and all that. Do you want to give a shout out to your fiance? And she gave a shout out to Brian, and she just had this huge smile on her face, doing that. So I can't stress it enough how proud I am of her, and congratulations for everything, to everything that she's doing. So now you guys already know, no matter how negative the situation is, I always do my best to throw in my positive twist to it. So this is just me, posting what happened and then adding my 2 cents, sending my advice out there. It doesn't mean that Brian and Rachel have to listen to my advice or what I have to say. But like I said, I support them. I'm very positive on here, but I also bring news through the franchise. So these bonus episodes, sometimes it won't be only about Rachel or about Brian and Rachel or about someone completely different. In this case, we are talking about Rachel and people who are still, coming after her for certain things. So we're going to go ahead and address it. Most of the time, I don't focus on the negativity. It's very positive, but this is what's going on. This is what Brian and Rachel are still dealing with. So I figured, why not discuss it in a bonus episode? And also, why not use this bonus episode to send my happy holidays and Merry Christmas out to you guys, because I won't be talking to you on Christmas Day. And unless something major happened and I'm like, you know what, it's Christmas, but let's go ahead and drop an episode real quick. But just in case that did not happen, I'm here. I'm also going to drop some pictures of myself, in the Christmas spirit. Let's go ahead and get into it. So a few days ago, Rachel went on Twitter. Now, there are a few people saying, now, Rachel, these people don't like you. They don't rock with you like that. Why would you set yourself up like that and ask such a question? So Rachel went on Twitter and she asked her question of the day. What's something crazy you'd like to see me do? Rachel asked, okay? So that was her question that she asked, and people were like I said, girl, these people are mean. They're cyber bullies. Why would you set yourself up like that? My thing is, people will always hate. Don't ever stop living your life. Don't ever stop asking questions and doing what you want to do, because it's going to be a few haters. Do your thing, and if you can ignore the haters and just focus on the positivity, then that's great. And if you have to pop off a few times, it's all good, because we're all humans. We have our moments, okay? So anyways, that was the question that Rachel asked. And you had a few, decent responses. Duchess French responded, get back together. Well, this is the very first response, and so we started off on the wrong foot. This person responded, get back together with Peter, okay? And then Delaney31 responded, eloped. Swimming pool full of melted, whatever that was. Nothing, stop looking for attention was another response. Dump Brian. Yeah, these people are really disrespectful. Get a pixie cut. People, not agreeing with what other people had to say. And then, of course, Rachel saw the other positive comments, which I'm not going to take that away from Rachel. I see her on Twitter, she responds to people. She's not one of those people who's like, I'm a celebrity now, I'm not going to respond to you. She does respond to people. So for the people who say, okay, you skipped all of the positive comments and went right after the negative one, she might not have responded a lot in this, but I do see her responding to a lot of positive comments. So Rachel responded to the very first comment. No, I didn't ask you to come on my page and be crazy. Get it right and then come back again. This other person responded, exactly my tut sis must run back to her real man. They're talking about the other guy. Hashtag free Brian. Okay. Now, if you go back to that tweet, a lot of the comments have been either deleted or those people have been blocked. So when they're blocked, their comment and stuff disappear, whatever the case might be. But I have them here, so I'm going to go ahead and include them later on. But I do want to address this real quick since I'm already on the topic. Okay. Rachel said that she's working on herself and that she's doing better. She doesn't clap back as much, and that she's doing better. So for that, kudos to you, Rachel. Hand clap for you. Now, I'm not going to tell this grown woman how to live her life, how to respond, what to do. Whatever she feels comfortable with, do you. But at this point, which Brian already know this, Rachel have to realize that these people are just looking for attention. And yes, So you give it to them, great. You know what I'm saying? But that's all they're looking for. They want to make sure that their messages are getting to you, or getting to them. So let's just say you say, you know what? I'm not going to delete and block them, because deleting and block them is going to make them feel like they won, they got under my skin, they got to me, so I blocked them. So how about we try a different approach? I'm just going to ignore you. I'm going to go to the other comments and the positive ones and respond and engage with them. And that would just make that person realize, oh, okay, she ignored me. She didn't block me. She didn't delete my responses. It's still up there, but she's responding to other people. Now, maybe it's time for me to move on as well, because that just taught me a lesson. You understand what I'm saying? Because if Rachel ignore it, people say she's pretending. If she respond, people say she's still care. Most of the responses which are no longer there were, if you are so happy and living your best life with Brian, why are you clapping back and paying attention to responses from the other guy people? I don't think it had anything to do with her still loving anybody else. Some people just go too deep into things. It's just simple. Someone came on her page, was disrespectful, and she responded, case closed. She didn't curse the lady out, whoever, nothing. She just responded and said, you're not going to come on my page with that mess. That's it. It's really not that deep at times, people. Like, you know, at this point, it's not fair, but it comes to the territory, and you just have to, you know, ride with it. It's harsh. It's hard, you know, to sit there and to read the terrible comments, but you just have to sit there and say to yourself, how important is this platform to me? And all of the people that I'm helping, and as large as my platform is this really my purpose, and is it important to me? And if it is, then just, you know, take it all and move on, because these people will keep coming, okay? So bottom line, you know, people will always talk. People will always have something to say, no matter how amazing you are. And you just have to make a choice if you're going to keep clapping back, giving them the attention that they need, because you know you do give life the things you pay attention to. And you know, if you keep ignoring them, they will keep coming, and then eventually they're going to all fall by the wayside. But like I said, if that's how Rachel feels, then, you know, let Rachel do her thing, man. We can't, you know, go ahead and come after her because she's finding the negative comments. All I have to say about all of this is just keep Brian and Rachel in your prayers, because it is very tough. And I do pray and hope that their relationship is strong enough to withstand everything. Because what ended up happening, I said this in a previous episode, what ended up happening is, if you allow people and their negative thoughts and whatever they're doing capture and captivate and just mess up your entire mood, that transfers back into a relationship. Now, the time that you're supposed to be happy and having fun with your man, you're all down and upset, and it's almost like then he's saying, didn't I tell you to, you know, ignore those people on social media? And then she's saying, but I didn't do nothing wrong, I just responded. And next thing you know, this evil person who's just looking and seeking the downfall for your relationship have had an impact. Now the two of you are arguing over a random stranger when you should be laughing and having fun. So as long as Brian and Rachel are not allowing random people on the internet to influence their relationship, that would be great. As long as, hey, so what? I clap back at a random person. Moving on, babe. Anyways, what's for dinner tonight? As long as that's the reaction, they will be fine. They will be just fine, because I have seen it, and I have seen people allow complete strangers that don't mess with them in real life mess with their reality. You know, social media can be turned off. You can turn it off, move on your life, but your real life, that's reality right there. So don't ever allow anybody come in between that. So I'm just hoping that, you know, as time progresses, it will get to the point where the haters will be completely ignored, and that's that, man. But that's what happened to Rachel. And so, Rachel, you're in my prayers. It's not a big deal. It's just like, girl, why are you praying for me? I'm not sick. Nothing bad happened to me. Calm down. It's not that deep. But it could be a lot, and they have talked about it, that it was a lot of hate, and that it did affect them, but that they are doing their best to overcome it, and that she's doing better. So that's where I'm coming from when I say, so for those of you who might be like, girl, there are people dying, you're praying for Rachel and social media. You know what I mean when I say I'm praying for you. Just the strength of their relationship. Okay, with all that behind us, you can see people can be very cruel online, and it takes a strong person to deal with all of that. That was a lot. And I'm not shining light on the negativity. I'm just shining light on these are the things that these two go through, and you have to be strong because there's a lot for random strangers to just have that type of privilege. But you know what? Don't give them the attention. But once again, I'm wishing Brian and Rachel nothing but the best. Rachel was very excited about going to Miami, and I see why. The girl just wanted to get out of the cold, get in the water, show off all this body right here. She's giving body. She looks great, and she looks amazing. And of course, while she was away reporting the game and handling her business, Brian took it upon himself to, meet up with some of his guys that live out there in Miami. The holiday season is coming around. I'm not sure if Josiah's family is out there where they are, but Josiah wasn't in his picture, so it looks like he probably wasn't in Miami or had other engagement, because I know he was going to be in this picture because Josiah, Will, and Brian always hang out when he's back home in Miami. But Brian was able to meet up with Will, and they had a great time. And this was Brian caption right here, and I'm also going to go ahead and include Will caption with the same picture. So it's nice that they can all still get up, have fun, and just have a great time, no animosity and all of that. So that is an amazing thing. But anyways, so if you're not loved, I'm wishing you all an amazing day. And remember to always have the God bless you attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.